My Milan Warriors, Team Equana. So from the title, you can already tell what I'm talking about. New York City rent is expensive, too expensive. You know, you feel me? But 2019, I decided to take the leap and move out. I decided to take the leap of faith and move out of my family's home and move out into my own apartment or own room. Which one you think? Okay, so I decided to move out, and what made me move out, basically, you know, one was because I was tired of sharing a room. I was tired of sharing a room my whole life. Secondly, it was just something that was always on my list. I feel like I had a good paying job at the time. Graduated, about to graduate again this year. So graduated, had a good job, credit score was popping. I was like, why not take the leap of faith and move out? So boom, boom, boom. I told my grandmother, adopted mother, whatever when I call her, but that's my adopted mother. I told her, like, maybe I've been telling, like, throwing hints at her, but she probably didn't think I was serious about the really good. I didn't think I was serious. Like, I remember the year prior to that, I was talking to my best friend Jakaya, and I was telling her, and she was like, girl, speak that into existence. Like, just speak it. You have it. You're moving. It's done. Period. So her telling me that, and I'm just like, you right, I'm gonna do it. You know, like, me just thinking about it right now, I didn't know what was gonna happen. What if I would have lost my job? Mind you, what if I lost my job? What if my credit score? Like, it's crazy because we're gonna get into that. It's so crazy because me just thinking about it right now, it's like anything could have happened, but I took that leap of faith. And, you know, I had a good job. I was working overnight at a shelter that was paying pretty good, you know, $19.20 an hour is good in New York City, and you didn't even get your bachelor's degree. But it was a good job. It was overnight. I'm like, I know from my other video, I worked 2 jobs and in school. So I was doing the same thing. I was working overnight. I was working at after school program, and I was still in school. So I was like, let me move out. I want to move out. So yeah, I probably saved about only 2 months of rent because I moved out faster than I thought I was going to move out. I wanted to wait until after the summer or during the summer. I wanted moving out in April. So yeah. Finding an apartment, it was hard because if you are not from New York City, and if you from New York City, you watching the video, you understand that New York City rent is fucking, let me stop cursing. New York City rent is very, very, very expensive. I mean, it's either you living with your family for your whole life, or you find a husband, boyfriend, whatever, or girlfriend, whatever, and y'all moving together, and then the only reason why y'all stay together is because the rent is too expensive, but y'all hate each other, but y'all staying together because y'all both know y'all not moving out because the rent is too expensive. But I was like, I would have loved to have my own apartment, but I was also scared because I've never been really on my own, so I was like, I want to do roommates. I used apartment.com. I will put that in the bio, and to find my roommates. And I'm telling you, God, he blessed me. I got 4. It was 4 of us, including me is 4. It's 3 females, so it's a whole female apartment. The apartment is beautiful. I mean, I might give y'all a little tour. Looking really nasty right now, but I might give y'all a tour. The apartment's beautiful. The lighting's great. Y'all see, I have my own ring light, but I also have this bomb ass lighting in this apartment. So I gotta get all my videos in because I don't know what's gonna happen this year, if we're gonna move out because the lease is only 1 year, if we're gonna move out or we're gonna stay. I'm hoping we stay because moving is a long ass process and I can't drive. So I called my friend Isabella because she rent a U-Haul while I rent the U-Haul, and she drove for me. That was a blessing too. It was like the same day. Like, it was this day I was like, I got the keys, signed the lease, and I wasn't gonna move out until like that weekend. But I called her. She was like, yeah, I got you, Fauna. Like, y'all gotta have friends like that. But yeah, so I personally recommend, if you're gonna move out, these are the things that you need to make sure you have: a good paying job, stable job, or a stable amount of income. I don't know if your parents gonna help you pay for it, or you got a trust fund, or you got a trust fund, how that mean. But I don't know, like, if you got if you a stable income coming in, I feel like you definitely need to have a credit score, because you're not applying for affordable housing, you're applying for a regular apartment, and they will check your credit score. Okay, so make sure your credit score is popping. Not only that, I say at least have 3 months of rent saved in your account already, plus a security deposit. So I'll have 3 months rent, and then I'll have a security deposit. So in total, it'll be like 4 months rent in your account. I think that's the best way to go, the safest way to go. I didn't do that. I only had 2 months rent, which was a security deposit and 1 month's rent. That's all I had in my account. But I knew I was going to have money keep coming in, which I did. I'm gonna tell you what was my downfall, which I did. I had money coming in, I had a decent job, and then I had also left my overnight job because baby girl could not keep doing overnight. I left my overnight job and started working for the Department of Education. You know, having good connects, keeping good contact with people. So shout out to, you know, who helped me get the job, because I am a beautiful young lady and I am very respectful and I do what I have to do. So yeah, so I got me a new job. So yeah, like, the tips. Oh shit, I'm over here. I got my book. I'm over here looking at my schoolwork. I'm supposed to be looking on this side. Forgive me. Oh yeah, I told you why I moved out. Find an apartment. Okay, so yes, I personally think you should just roommate until you feel like you can. And it's expensive in New York. The rent here is $4,300. My portion is $1,050. How do you afford that, Equana? I don't know. But yeah, I personally feel like if you're gonna come to New York, you need to roommate, because it's extremely expensive. And we do have affordable housing in New York, but the waiting list is like, you know, that's the problem with New York. I feel like they out here giving away affordable housing to people who don't even have a job, who's not, like, let me not even get into that, because you feel me? I'm the one who need affordable housing, shorty working 2 jobs and in school. Let me get affordable housing. Give me 5 years. Just give me 5 years in affordable housing. That's what I need. I save enough money and I'm out of New York, period. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay in New York. But I also want to find my husband in New York, because New York men are grinders. They grind hard. You feel me? Anyway, so yeah, I personally think that if you're gonna move to New York, you need to have a roommate. Unless you have some type of income, at least you can afford. If you want a matter of fact, I'm not gonna say that, because you can have your own apartment in New York and pay what I'm paying. Well, I pay $1,050 for my room. You probably will have to have your own apartment. You probably have to pay like $1,200 at most. That's probably the cheapest you can find, $1,200, and that won't be in Manhattan. Probably be in Queens, and most likely it will be in the Bronx. It will not be in Manhattan. Will not be in Brooklyn. Okay. Brooklyn is on the rise, and shit and stuff is expensive, just like Manhattan. For me personally, I did not want to I didn't want to move to the Bronx. I'm not moving to the Bronx. I wanted to stay in Manhattan because I was raised here in Manhattan, so I wanted to stay in Manhattan. It's very expensive. But if you can't do it, I'm not gonna say you can't do it. You can do it, but you also gotta take in the fact that you gotta pay Con Ed. You have to pay your heat if your heat doesn't include in your rent. Wi-Fi, if you get Wi-Fi, cable, it's other things that factor in. So it's like, unless you got some money, I personally think you should just you should roommate it. Okay. You should roommate it. I mean, I honestly think I'm gonna do another year of roommating, because by then, which is by the end of this year, I'll have my bachelor's degree, and I most likely will kind of figure out what I want to do, because I know what I want to do, but it's like I don't want to work for nobody either. You know, I said in my private video, I want to have my own restaurant. So I'm trying to think of ways to pick up my catering business. Because literally, I catered for a school before, and I'm like, okay, I want to cater forever, because you make a lot of money. Like, it's a lot of work, but you make a lot of money. So yeah, let me not get off track. So yeah, my opinion, I feel like room, okay? Or yeah, room. It ain't no or. It ain't no or. It ain't no or. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get into the credit score. All right. I mean, I'm embarrassed of myself that I have to do this, but my credit score was a good 750. It was a lot of work to get to 750. I'm not sure what my credit score is right now because I'm scared to look at it. But let me tell y'all something real quick. Don't do this. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. Before I moved out, I believe I had, I'm not even gonna lie. Don't do what I did, but don't. I believe when I moved out, I had maybe 5 credit cards. I don't. But right now, Jesus, I got like 10 credit cards. I got like 10 credit cards, baby. 10 credit cards. Okay, so my pink credit card, done. That's done. Paid off. Boom. Forever 21. I paid like $200 left on it. JCPenney was paid off. But I had to go Christmas shopping for a few people. I still ain't finished going Christmas shopping, so y'all gonna get your Christmas gifts. Yeah, y'all gonna get your Christmas gifts for sure. And you gonna love them. Maybe for Valentine's Day. I'm sorry, I'm kind of late with a lot of people's gifts, but this was paid off. I think I owe like 100 now on it. Yeah, Century 21. I don't know how much I owe, but I bought a real expensive ass jacket on this card, and I'm paying it off though. So yeah, so that's 4 cards down. And my friend told me not to apply for this credit card too when we was going away, but I did. My Amex card, I'm paying it off. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. My Apple Rewards card, I'm paying it off. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Amazon, I'm paying it off. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Capital One, I'm paying it off. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm sorry. PayPal, I'm paying it off. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And last but not least, Bank of America, I'm paying it off. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. So yeah, moral of the story: when you move out, do not open up 10 credit card accounts, because you're going to be paying your expensive New York City rent and your credit card bills. On top of that, your phone bill, because my phone bill is like $200. Okay, so I'm paying my phone bill, credit card bills, rent, and trying to survive. But shout out to my friends, family, who be helping a sister out when I be needing a little extra change, need some food. They be like, well, here, sis. I mean, you know, thank you, because now y'all see what I'm dealing with. And yes, it is my fault, and I take full responsibility. That's why I said for 2020, I am cutting out all my cards, because you know why? I have to. I need to make sure my credit score is popping by the time it's time to renew my lease, or if it's time for me to move out. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want to move out. I swear to God, I don't, because the process is too much. And then I'm gonna have to find new roommates, and I love the roommates that I'm with right now. And it's all a female house. Like of course we have our little ups and downs or whatever, but it is a female home, and I do not want to have to leave. But if I have to leave, it is what it is. I have to do what I have to do, and I hope that my credit score is popping by then, and all these credit cards is paid off, so that I don't have to like crash at somebody's house or go to a hotel or go to a shelter. Yeah, I think I'm dead serious. I don't know what can happen. Like, I don't know what can happen when it's time to renew our lease, and if my credit score is not where it's supposed to be. I know I sound like, damn bitch, what's your credit score? It ain't bad, but for New York City, you have to have at least 650. To me, 650 to me is not cutting it. I feel like I need to at least make sure my shit was like 700, 750 like it was before. So, and I know that when it's time for me to find an apartment, if we do not stay, I'm gonna have to I know no one's gonna allow me to co-sign for me. Like, I never had a problem with my rent. That's one thing. Like, I can vouch for that. Like, anyone can vouch for that. My bills is paid. Rent first. They post the rent early. I put my rent. I got the money in my account, pay my rent. Like that for sure, I'll mess with that. My rent is always due, always paid, always on time. But yeah, moral of the story, do not have so many credit cards because that adds bills, and New York City is already expensive because you have to buy a Metro card, you have to make sure you have food in your stomach, it's a lot. And a female like me who's working 2 jobs, who is in school, I don't qualify for food stamps or anything like that because they say my income's too high. But y'all using my taxes out of my check for, so why can't I get? That's another story. But yeah, so should you do it? Should you move out if you're living at home? No, don't move out. Do not move out. You're gonna have a lot of lonely nights. Your friends is probably not gonna come over as often as you want them to. You're gonna leech on to one person and want them around you all the time. It's funny because I told Xavier, that my other best friend, that I'm sorry if I tell you come over here too much, but I love your company. I really do love Xavier's company. I can't wait till you guys meet him because me and Xavier, like, together, match made in heaven. We're so freaking goofy. It's so like, but yeah. More of a story, I feel like if you're gonna move into New York City, you definitely should roommate. If you're gonna move here, unless you have money coming, like I said, you should roommate. I think that if you live at home with your mom right now in New York City and you plan on moving out, I feel like you should not move out unless you have money saved up, a good job. And I feel like, literally, I know it's different because in the South, people like they move out their parents' house. I don't know. Like, I know people be like, in New York, you know, you heard me say be like, that's a New York lingo. I learned that in linguistics. So people be like, oh, this man 30 years old, he's still living with his mother. You don't know New York City rent, baby. You don't. I'm sorry. So yeah, he's 30, he's still living with his mom. And yeah, she 20, 25, 35 with 2 kids and still living with her mother because rent is expensive, baby. It is expensive. You know, it really is. So yes, my decision is wait it out as long as you can, but do not, if you feel like you're ready, take the leap. Because look at me, I took the leap and it's it's been like 6 months now, 6-7 months, and I'm okay. It's not like I'm bad. I mean, I'm okay. I know where I need to improve on, which is these credit cards. They need to go in the garbage. So I know that I need to stop using these credit cards, and I will. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video, my informational video. More videos will be coming. I cannot wait to do my mukbang because my cousin's gonna do it with me and my best friend Erica too. Best friend, sister, my girl E, because that's my girl, and we gonna do a mukbang and I can't wait. I know. Oh yeah, let me tell you one thing. So if you decide not to listen to these tips that I'm telling you, your ass is gonna be eating ramen noodles every day like me.